3 a.m. January 14, 2026. My biggest observation days coming up. I've never had these observations before, though it might simplify it, something like symptoms, stress, lack of sleep. It was way more than that because I didn't know what these things were. I would have panic attack and anxiety. I just call them weird feelings. I was just having these weird feelings, these weird shit just happening to me. But anyway, of some of these forms that I would fill out, it said aggravating factors. It said fear of my husband will come through with killing me. It said relieving factors. These, they need a bigger form when they ask these questions because there's so much to say and they can't even put all of it in. You can even incorporate all of it in there. It said help key to understand what marriage is about, or just let me go. Divorce me if he refuses to work on his flaws. Anything else you want to tell the doctor? It asks down here. So I said, Keith is obsessive, controlling, have a temper, which there's a lot more, but honestly, majority of the time I try, like, I don't want to put him down. I don't want to belittle him, but I don't know how to get the help that I'm crying out for all this time. See right here, this was his medical. I was on his medical. Now I had medical for years, all these years. Every year, if you check it out, every year I have to do my medical. I mean, it's just a routine thing that I grow up doing. So I do my medical every freaking year. And then Keith was like, we don't do nothing together. You don't want to file your tax together. You don't want to, we don't have nothing tied together. He just went to his dad. When he went to his dad's house, he come back and have these ideas, which is nothing is wrong with them, but he don't talk about them. He scream about them. I'm like, okay, let me go on your medical, then fine. I cancel my medical. I had to let him. I said, let me think about it first. I did not want to do it, knowing the person that I'm talking to, because we're gonna pay copay, and when we pay copay, he's gonna get mad. And so said, so done. I know it already. So we went to the doctor and we're arguing. Not even me. He's screaming and arguing. It was so embarrassing because we had to pay $25 each copay, and which he know already. I guess he didn't think about it or something. But each time we gotta use his insurance and pay copay is a problem. And I love to go to my doctor every year and do every checkup, bone, teeth, everything gotta check. And he take that from me. So he come home from work one day and he came home from work one day and he goes, I just quit my job. I quit my job because I want to make sure you get nothing. I want to make sure you get nothing from this marriage. When this divorce is final, I want to make sure you get nothing. Nothing. You will get nothing. That was the biggest impact of losing my insurance, because you know why? I had my insurance and I never ever been on anybody insurance. Um um I've never been on like put away my insurance like that. Since I got my insurance, I've never gone on anybody's insurance. Since I got my insurance independently, I've never gone on anybody's insurance. Keep Money insurance was the first insurance I gone on when I got my independence. And he let me quit my and he left me without insurance. Then during the divorce and transition and stuff, some shit going on with my breasts, which is still going on now, and I really don't want to know if I have cancer or not. And they put a pin in it and they're watching it, and I'm supposed to do an operation, and I couldn't do nothing. All these medical I'm paying out of my pocket. In court, it's a joke. They just laugh like I'm some trash. Like I'm some fucking trash. They just laugh about these things like it's like I'm some trash. Being in it and standing and getting paid to talk about it in some courtroom. You think about these things as if I'm some fucking trash. Trash.